Beach work is carried out under a broad variety of tidal, weather, and beach conditions. There are countless variables and approaches to beach work. Whatever approach is used must ensure that the work can be done safely. The following segments illustrate a selection of techniques for tying up and solving common problems. A long run up a difficult beachhead can sometimes be made easier by throwing the extra coils of beach line into the water and running with the end of the line instead of a bite.
Pull slack for me.
Running with the end of the beach line makes it easier to pick the best route up a difficult beachhead, and the slack line can be quickly pulled up at the tie-up. Avoid placing the line over a shoulder. It could pull you over backwards without warning. Tying up to a strap is usually faster, easier, and safer than tying up directly to a tree.
Got it? Got it.
All straps must be inspected before they're used. Straps from previous years should always be discarded, as they deteriorate with sun and weather. Tie the strap as close to the tree as possible to minimize the chance of it pinching the beach line.
Here's the bite. We go. Coming up.
Yeah. We got some time. Oh, she's getting tight.
Okay, we want her tight.
Yeah, there she is. I'm hanging on.
Cooperation between the beach crew is vitally important.
Get to the holder.
Getting tight?
Yeah, getting tight.
Okay.
Yeah. Starting to pull a bit now.
Okay, Emil, I got her. You can go for the sea anchor.
Okay.
Smacking the knot to get it snug helps prevent a jammed knot when it's time to release it under tension. A skilled beach line operator will alter the style and size of the beach knot to suit several factors, the most important of which is tide. When the knot is completed, a bight is drawn off to a distance from which it can be safely released when the time comes. At the beachhead, there may be a number of possible tie-up sites. Anchoring the skiff makes it easier for the skiff man to come ashore and assist.
Behind you.
Over here. Want to pull slack for me?
Okay.
Sometimes the hardest part of strapping a rock to tie up to is finding a usable rock.
Take up the slack.
Here you go.
Got the slack out of it?
Yeah. I'm gonna start tightening up pretty soon.
Teamwork here really pays off, both in terms of making the tie-up and avoiding injuries.
Okay, she's starting to tighten up. Watch your back.
Am I out of the bite?
Oh, you're looking pretty close.
Watch for backlashes.
Yeah, watch your back. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to let her go. Watch your feet.
Yeah, I'll go.
Your feet out of the way?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the sea anchor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Even though strapping is preferable, occasionally it's necessary to tie up directly to a tree. Remember, make the first wrap around the tree so that when the knot is released, it will fly off in the direction of the net, not towards the side where you're standing.
Okay. We got her. You can go get the sea anchor. Thanks, Emil. Thanks for your help.
As you can see in slow motion, the last wrap coming off the tree flies away from the beachman. For a variety of reasons, it may sometimes be difficult to get the beach line to let go. This can be a dangerous situation. Keep your cool and be prepared to solve the problem.
Stick.
Flipping the bight and tapping the knot with a stick while keeping your head, body, and hands out of danger sometimes does the trick. One advantage of tying up to a strap is that if the knot jams, you can cut the strap, leaving the beach line undamaged. Remember, if you want to keep your head, keep your cool. Clear the beach line away towards the direction it will travel when you cut the strap. Be aware that lines and straps can release or break unexpectedly, so always keep your head and body clear of danger. Carry a good, sharp, easily accessible knife, or better still, two. Shield your eyes from shredded polyprop or nylon when you cut.
Emil, this one might jam up on me. Could you have the stick ready, the knife?
To keep the beach line operator at a safer distance from a strap that must be cut, a knife lashed to a stick can be used.
You do.
Remember, the blade must always be guarded while it's kept in the skiff. Nobody wants to cut their beach line, but it's much easier to splice a beach line back together than a beachman. As always, keep your cool. Keep your line clear. Keep your body out of harm's way. Keep your head down. Keep your knife sharp. And keep practicing your knots so they don't jam in the first place. An important skill for a beach crew is the ability to estimate the pressure on a line from its appearance. Shrunken diameter, solid or waving motion, the straightness or sag in its belly, and the sound of the beach knot are all indicators of relative tension. A line that is merely taut on one set can be strained to the breaking point 15 minutes later in the stronger tide of the next set. After the set is aboard, the skiff is brought around the stern and hooked up before the seiner heads off for the next set. The crew must work quickly to clear the fish, pull the net back, and connect the running line and purse line. The beachman or skiff man must get into the skiff to connect the beach line and sea anchor. This job is made easier and safer by leaving the stern ramp partially lowered and having a non-skid surface on the deck of the skiff. To prepare for the next set, the beach crew ready the oars, ensure the beach line is correctly coiled, and check that the sea anchor line and float are ready and won't snag when thrown in.